हेलो चिल्ड्रन, वेलकम बैक। एंड आज के इस वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे प्रमोशन मिक्स की। एंड मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट का ही पार्ट है, एंड दिस इज़ द सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट। ओके, बिफोर वी प्रोसीड ऑन टू द वीडियो, let me tell you that promotion and promotion mix, both the terms are different. Basically, promotion refers to informing the potential customers about a product and convincing them or persuading them to buy the product. And promotion mix refers to the combination of promotion tools used by the firm to inform and persuade customers to buy the product. So these are basically a combination of different types of sales promotion tools which are known as promotion mix. And these four tools are basically used by the firms. Number one, advertisements. Number two, personal selling. Number three, sales promotion. And number four, publicity. So these four combination, I mean the company has to decide like which combination works better for this, either advertising and personal selling, or advertising and sales promotion, or advertising and publicity. तो कोई भी कॉम्बिनेशन यहाँ पे फर्म चूज कर सकती है टू सेल इट्स प्रोडक्ट। ओके, नाउ लेट्स straight away move on to advertising. Basically, advertising is an impersonal form of communication which is paid by the sponsors to promote the goods and services. In short, it is an act of creating demand for the goods and services in the market. And advertising is done through different media like newspaper, television, magazines, radio. So it's not very uncommon topic, very common topic. तो इसके बारे में हम लोग जानते भी हैं बहुत कुछ एडवर्टाइजिंग के बारे में, लेकिन इसकी डेफिनेशन आपको याद रखनी है. इट इज़ इम्पर्सनल फॉर्म ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, एंड बेसिकली जो एडवर्टाइजिंग करवाता है ही हैज़ टू पे फॉर दैट, तो देयरफॉर इट इज़ पेड बाय द स्पॉन्सर्स. ओके, इसकी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स देखते हैं एडवर्टाइजिंग की. सबसे पहले तो पेड फॉर्म, दैट मीन्स द कंपनी हैज़ टू पे फॉर द एडवर्टाइजमेंट. The second one is impersonality. There is no face-to-face contact between the salesperson and the consumer. So therefore advertising is impersonal. Then identified sponsor, the company or the firm which does advertising, so he is known as identified sponsor. So he bears all the expenses of advertising. Right, now let's move on to different advantages of advertising. The first one is mass reach. That means advertising can appeal to a large number of people residing in different countries, in different parts of a country. So it has a mass reach. Then customer confidence. Generally through advertisement, the customers gain confidence on the product. So they try to buy the product when they are convinced with the advertisement promises. The third one is advertisements are very, very attractive, and they generally leave an impression in the minds of the customers. So these are very, very attractive, and advertisements are generally done with all the celebrities, so that again adds to the attractiveness. Then economical advertisement, not all the types of advertisement, but still then there are few types of advertisement which are cost effective, right? Some limitations are there, some disadvantages are there of advertising when we compare it to the other tools of sales promotion. The first one is impersonal. There is no direct contact between the company and the customer, so it is impersonal, so that personal touch is missing in advertising. Then lack of feedback. It's very difficult to take the feedback after the advertisement. So we might have seen that in television we see advertisements, but the company never ask for the feedback of the advertisement from the viewers. Then inflexibility. It is quite inflexible. Once the advertisement is done, so it's very difficult to change the advertisement. you have to prepare a new message for the new advertisement. Okay, there are some objections to advertising. So these are a few objections, and there are five in fact. One is adds to cost. Advertisement unnecessarily adds cost to the product, and which ultimately passed on to the buyers in the form of higher prices. So this cost of advertisements initially borne by the company, but they are again taken back from the customers. Then against social values. Another important criticism of advertising that it undermines the social values and promote materialism. Some advertisements on lifestyles which are not approved by the society. So sometimes this advertising is against the social values. Then confuses the buyers. Basically, it's very difficult to for a buyer to choose a product from different types of advertisements, and each advertisement claims that its product is more superior to the other. So unnecessarily there is a confusion among the consumers due to these advertisements. Then encourages sale of inferior products. This is another disadvantage of advertisement, that it's very difficult to distinguish between a superior and inferior product, and generally by watching the advertisement the people tend to buy the product which are inferior. Then some advertisements are bad in taste. That means these are not approved by the people. Like for example, a woman running after a man because he is using a particular type of perfume. So yeah, I mean the basic idea behind this is not suitable for the society. Okay, now let's move on to personal selling. What is this personal selling? Basically, personal selling, it is an art of persuading people to buy the product, and it involves face-to-face conversation between the salesman and the consumer, and popularly it is known as salesmanship, and it is a personal form of communication. That's good. Advertising is impersonal, but sales promotion, I mean personal selling, is personal. Okay, so you can write these in the features of personal selling. Let's move on to the merits of personal selling. It is highly flexible. We can change, the salesman can change its communication style or its attitude according to the needs of the customer, and we can collect a direct feedback from the customer about the our activity of selling, and there is minimum wastage of time and efforts, right? Okay, the next concept is role of personal selling, how it is important to businessman, to the customer, and to the society. So let's see, like it acts as a promotion tool for a company, for a businessman. So the firm can sell quite a it can increase its sales from this personal selling. It is highly flexible. I mean, it can be changed with the behavior and reactions of the customers. There is minimum wastage of money and efforts in it, and lasting relationship. That means the salesman can build a good relationship with the customers. So for some products it is quite important to have good relationship with the customers. Then reputation, it adds to the goodwill, the reputation of the company. The next one is role in introduction stage. So whenever a new product is being introduced in the market, it is very important to go with personal selling. Okay, then how it is important to customers? The first one is it helps to identify the needs of the customers, what they want. So that the salesman can help the customer to identify what he really wants, and latest information about the product and the market can be obtained by the customers through personal selling. Expert advices can be given by the salesman to the customer about the product and services, and it also helps to induce the customer to buy a new product. Okay, Now, how this personal selling is important to the society. Okay, so when we talk about society, economic growth, personal selling converts the latest demand into effective demand. It promotes economic activity of the society, leading to more jobs, more incomes of the people, and good standard, I mean good quality of goods and services can be used by the society. Then it provides employment opportunities to the people living in the society. So a lot of people are employed in sales, personal selling process. Then it also helps in the career opportunities, to build the career as a salesperson for young men and women. Then mobility of salespeople. There is a greater degree of mobility. I mean, they can move here and there, so they can get a lot of experience due to this. So that adds to the mobility. Then product standardization. Personal selling increases the product standardization, and it helps in making the product more standardized, uniform. That helps to build image in the society. Okay, the next concept, sales promotion. Now, what is this sales promotion? Basically, it is a short-term incentives which are designed to encourage the buyers to make immediate purchase for the product or services. And sales promotion includes all this: giving cash discounts, organizing sales contest, giving free gifts, offers, and free samples to the customers. So these activities are involved in sales promotion. Let's look at the merits of sales promotion. Basically, it attracts the attention of the customers. So they can be easily attracted through the sales promotion schemes. And it is very, very useful when a company launches a new product by offering some schemes and supplement to promotional efforts, because it also helps the salesman to sell the product to the customers. So it acts as a supplement, a helper to the salesman. There are some limitations of sales promotion also. Basically, it reflects about the crisis of the company. So frequent sales promotion schemes have a negative impression in the minds of the customers. Okay, then it spoils the product image. So that is also because there are some customers, due to these schemes, they feel that the product is getting inferior quality. And these are some commonly used sales promotion activities by the firm, like giving rebate and offering discounts, giving refunds. Then different products are combined with one another. I mean, buy one get one free, like that. So that is product combination. Then some companies give quantity gifts. I mean, if we buy more products, so we are offered with one gifts. So like that. There are some instant draws given by the company, lucky draws and all that. So lucky draw, instant draw, not much difference. Then usable benefits. These discount vouchers given. So these are all usable benefits. Then full finance. This is also like EMI is also available on buying the product. So free samples are distributed and company also organizes contests. So like this. So these are a few sales promotion schemes. Okay, now let's move on to publicity. Publicity, again, it's a non-personal form of non-paid form of communication. So two things you must remember here: it is non-personal and it is non-paid form of communication. And it takes place when a favorable news is presented in the mass media about the product or a service or a company. And however, it is not within the control of a company. The media would cover only that information which is newsworthy. So the company need not pay for publicity. It happens due to the media. Okay, few important, these two are the important features. This is unpaid form of communication and there are no identified sponsors. Okay, let's move on to public relations. Now, this is also gaining importance these days, and public relation involves a variety of programs designed to promote or protect a company's image and its products. So, business needs to communicate effectively with the customers or the public to have a good impression. And therefore, most of the organizations have also created public relation department in their organization, which looks after the goodwill of the company. Okay, now let's see the important functions of this public relation department. Okay, the first one is press relations. Now here most important functions of this department is to present the information about the company to the press, to the media, so that they can publish it in their channel. Then product publicity. This is one very important function where different programs and events are organized by this department to popularize the company and its product. You might have seen Filmfare awards which are being organized by different companies. Okay, corporate communication. Again, like different communications are given through the TV channels or through newspapers regularly about the company's policy and its achievements. Then we have lobbying. Organization has to deal with the government officials and different ministers with respect to the policies of the business. So in that way, the company can build good relationship with the government and with the public. And lastly, counseling. I mean, this department advises the firm's management, to how to make the company and its product more popular among the public. Okay, let's see the important objectives of public relations. The first one is building a mass awareness among the people about the company and its products and services. Then comes building credibility, like news about the product and all that. So they all come from the media, and that helps the company to grow and expand and build a good image in the public. Then it also stimulates the sales force. So they will be motivated to put in their best efforts to sell the goods and services in the market. And it also lowers the promotion cost. So these are few objectives of this public relation. One difference you must work out between advertising and personal selling. So very important one. Okay, advertising, just now I told you about this, it is non-personal form of communication, whereas personal selling is personal form of communication, and it happens face to face. Advertising is quite inflexible, but personal selling is flexible. We can change the message according to the needs of the customers. Advertising can appeal to a wide scope. It can reach up to a large number of people, whereas personal selling doesn't appeal to many people, because the salesman is in interaction with one or a group of people. And advertising uses mass media like radio, television, newspapers, whereas personal selling uses personal skills, arts and talent of a salesman. And personal selling, it's difficult to know the customer's reactions or feedbacks, but in personal selling, the salesman can collect the feedback of the customers from their reactions. And advertisement is more expensive than publicity, but personal selling, it is cheaper, no problem with that. Only salesperson salary needs to be paid, so it is quite inexpensive. So my dear children, these are few important topics of marketing management. So thank you very much for watching this video, and a very best of luck for the exam.